Have you ever dreamed of a land straight out of a storybook? A place where ancient myths feel real, where the landscape itself seems to sing, and where history is literally in the air you breathe. That place is Ireland. But with so much to see, where do you even start? Well, put the guidebooks down for a second. We're about to take you on a journey through the Emerald Isle to uncover our top 10 most breathtaking spots. From ancient tombs older than the pyramids to cliffs that stare down the Atlantic, this is the ultimate Irish travel guide you've been looking for. Welcome, everyone, to a land of 40 shades of green, cities buzzing with life, and a wild, rugged beauty that just grabs hold of your soul. Ireland is a country that really rewards anyone with a bit of curiosity. In this video, we're counting down our list of the top 10 best places to visit. We'll journey from the prehistoric heart of the island to the dramatic edge of the continent, exploring the sites that have shaped Ireland's character and continue to wow visitors from all over the world. So, get your notebook ready for some serious travel inspiration. Our adventure starts right now. Number 10, Brú na Bóinne. Kicking off our countdown at number 10, we're going way back in time. We're in County Meath, in the heart of Ireland's ancient east, at a site that's older than both Stonehenge and the Great Pyramids of Giza. This is Brú na Bóinne, which translates to the Palace of the Bóinne. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the most important prehistoric landscapes on Earth. The whole area is dominated by three massive passage tombs, Newgrange, Noath, and Doath. But these aren't just burial mounds. They were ancient temples, astronomical calendars, and ceremonial hubs built by an incredibly smart Neolithic society over 5,000 years ago. The most famous of them all is Newgrange. It's a huge, kidney-shaped mound with its entrance marked by a giant, beautifully carved stone. Its real secret, though, is revealed on the winter solstice. For just a few days a year, the rising sun shoots a beam of light straight through a small opening, lighting up the entire 19-meter-long passage and the chamber inside. It's an amazing piece of ancient engineering. Exploring Brú na Bóinne is a pretty profound experience that connects you to the very dawn of Irish civilization, and it's the perfect start to our journey. Number 9, the Burren. From the ancient east, we're heading west to a landscape that honestly looks like it's from another planet. At number 9 is the Burren in County Clare. The name, Burren, comes from an Irish word meaning, a rocky place, and they weren't kidding. This is a huge, 360 square kilometer area of cracked limestone pavement that looks almost lunar. At first glance, you might think it looks a bit empty, but you have to look closer. The Burren is a botanical puzzle. You'll find Arctic, alpine, and even Mediterranean plants growing side by side in the sheltered cracks of the rock. It's a haven for rare flowers and just shows how resilient nature can be. The wonders aren't just on the surface, either. Underneath your feet is a network of caves, including Dublin Cave, which has one of the biggest stalactites in Europe. The Burren is also packed with history, with over 2,700 ancient sites, from megalithic tombs to old ring forts. It's a paradise for walkers, with trails that guide you through this unique terrain, past ancient stones, and offering incredible views of the Atlantic. The Burren is a great reminder that there's always more than meets the eye. Number 8, Powerscourt Estate and Gardens. For our 8th spot, we're visiting the Garden of Ireland, County Wicklow, to see a place of pure storybook beauty, Powerscourt Estate and Gardens. It's just a short drive from Dublin, but it feels like a completely different world. The heart of the estate is a massive mansion that overlooks 47 acres of incredible formal gardens. And these aren't just any gardens. National Geographic voted them the third best in the entire world. As you walk around, you'll find all sorts of different styles. There's the stunning Italian garden with its perfect terraces leading down to a lake, and then there's the peaceful Japanese garden, with pagodas and secret grottos. You can even find Ireland's largest pet cemetery here, which is a really touching tribute to the family's animals over the years. But that's not all. A quick drive away is Powerscourt Waterfall, Ireland's highest at 121 meters. The sight and sound of the water crashing down is just mesmerizing. Powerscourt is a place where perfect design and wild nature come together beautifully. Number 7, Galway City. At number 7, we've arrived in a city with a bohemian soul and a creative, beating heart, Galway. Known as Ireland's cultural hub, Galway is bursting with color, music, and energy. Its narrow, winding streets are lined with brightly painted pubs, unique little shops, and historic buildings that all lead down to the wild Atlantic coast. Galway is a city that just lives and breathes art. It's famous for its year-round festivals, celebrating everything from literature and film to oysters. The Galway International Arts Festival in July is a huge event that turns the whole city into a global stage. But honestly, you don't even need a festival to feel the buzz. Just take a walk through the Latin Quarter, and you'll find amazing street performers and the sound of traditional Irish music pouring out of the pubs. Beyond its amazing atmosphere, Galway is the perfect base for exploring some of Ireland's most incredible scenery, like the wilds of Connemara and the beautiful Aran Islands. It's a city where you can spend your day exploring windswept landscapes and your night enjoying some legendary Irish hospitality. Galway's charm is totally infectious. It's a place that will steal your heart. Number 6. Blarney Castle and Gardens. Our sixth destination is a place of pure legend, home to one of the most famous stones in the world. We're off to County Cork to visit the incredible Blarney Castle and Gardens. Built almost 600 years ago, this fortress is a must-see on any trip to Ireland. The castle itself is a fantastic medieval stronghold to explore, with dungeons, towers, and secret passages. But let's be honest, the main event is way up on the battlements, the Blarney Stone. The legend says that if you kiss the stone, you'll be blessed with the gift of the gab, basically, the skill of speaking eloquently. To do it, you have to lean backward over a sheer drop, which is a thrilling ritual that millions of people have done, including Winston Churchill. No one's quite sure where the stone's powers came from. Some stories link it to a goddess, while others say it was a gift from Robert the Bruce of Scotland. Beyond the stone, the castle is surrounded by gorgeous gardens. There's the mystical rock close, which is believed to be an ancient druidic site, complete with a witch's kitchen and wishing steps. Blarney Castle is so much more than a tourist trap. It's a really fun experience packed with history, myth, and a little bit of magic. Number 5. Killarney National Park. Entering our top 5, we find ourselves in a place so stunningly beautiful it was named a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. Welcome to Killarney National Park in County Kerry. This park covers over 10,000 hectares and is an incredible mix of mountains, lakes, forests, and waterfalls. It was actually Ireland's very first national park, gifted to the nation back in 1932. It protects a really unique ecosystem, including Ireland's only native herd of red deer, which you can see roaming through the ancient oak and yew woods. The park is home to the world-famous lakes of Killarney, which you can explore by boat, kayak, or by following the scenic trails along their shores. In the heart of the park, you'll find Moher's House and Gardens, a 19th-century Victorian mansion that gives you a peek into how the other half lived. You can also explore the romantic ruins of Moher's Abbey and the tough-looking Ross Castle on the edge of Loch Lean. For a truly unforgettable experience, take a trip through the Gap of Dunlow, a narrow mountain pass carved out by glaciers millions of years ago. Killarney National Park is a true sanctuary of natural wonder. Number 4. Dublin City. For our fourth spot, we're in the nation's capital, a city that perfectly mixes 1,000 years of history with a cool, modern vibe. This is Dublin. From its Viking roots to its Georgian townhouses and revolutionary past, Dublin's story is everywhere you look. A great place to start is Trinity College, Ireland's oldest university, founded in 1592. Here, you can walk through the old library and see the Book of Kells, an absolutely stunning manuscript made by monks around 800 AD. Just a short walk from there is Dublin Castle, which has been a Viking settlement, a medieval fortress, and the center of British rule in Ireland. Of course, no trip to Dublin is complete without checking out its legendary pub scene. Head to the Temple Bar District for its bustling pubs and street performers, or visit the Guinness Storehouse to learn the story behind Ireland's most famous drink and enjoy a pint with the best panoramic views of the city from the Gravity Bar. For a quieter moment, you can wander through Phoenix Park, which is one of the largest enclosed city parks in Europe and is even home to a herd of wild deer. Dublin is a city of stories and songs, and a must-do on any Irish adventure. Number 3. Giant's Causeway. Crossing into Northern Ireland for our number 3 spot, we find a landscape so strange and perfect, people believed it had to be built by giants. This is the Giant's Causeway, a UNESCO World Heritage Site on the rugged Antrim coast. Here, about 40,000 interlocking basalt columns form a pavement that steps right out into the sea. Science tells us these hexagonal columns were formed by a volcanic eruption 50 to 60 million years ago, when lava cooled and cracked into these incredible shapes. But the legend is way more fun. The story goes that the Irish giant, Finn McCool, built the causeway to cross the sea and fight his Scottish rival, Bonandanner. When Finn saw how huge the other giant was, he ran back home. His clever wife disguised him as a baby, and when Bonandanner saw the size of the baby, he got scared thinking about how big the dad must be, and retreated to Scotland, tearing up the causeway as he went. You can still see bits of the legend in the names of the rock formations, like the Giant's Boot and the Organ. The causeway is this amazing place where myth and geology collide. The dramatic coast and the pure wonder of the columns make it one of the most unique sights in the world. Number 2, the Ring of Kerry. Our runner-up isn't just one spot, but an epic journey. Taking the number 2 position is the legendary Ring of Kerry. This 179-kilometer scenic drive loops around the Avera Peninsula in County Kerry, and it has some of the most spectacular coastal and mountain views in all of Ireland. Honestly, this is the road trip of a lifetime. The route winds through charming villages like Sneem and Waterville, past ancient stone forts, and alongside beautiful beaches. Every single turn in the road opens up a new view that will have you pulling the car over for a photo. One of the best stops is Ladies' View, a spot named after Queen Victoria's ladies-in-waiting who fell in love with the panoramic scene of Killarney's lakes and mountains back in 1861. The drive also gives you easy access to some incredible side trips. You can take a boat out to the Skellig Islands, a remote monastery that you might recognize from the Star Wars films, or explore Valentia Island. The Ring of Kerry is the classic Irish experience, a journey through a landscape that's wild, peaceful, and just unbelievably beautiful. Number 1. And now, we've reached it. The top of our list. The number 1 best place to visit in Ireland. It's a place of raw power, dramatic beauty, and a true icon of the Emerald Isle. Our top spot goes to the majestic cliffs of Moher. Stretching for 14 kilometers along the coast of County Clare, these world-famous cliffs rise to a dizzying height of 214 meters. That's 702 feet, straight out of the Atlantic Ocean. The sheer scale of them is hard to wrap your head around until you're standing right there on the edge, with the wind whipping through your hair, listening to the roar of the waves crashing below. The cliffs were formed over 320 million years ago and stand today as a monument to the power of nature. Walking along the safe, paved paths gives you some of the most stunning views on the entire planet. On a clear day, you can see the Aran Islands, Galway Bay, and the mountains of Connemara. The cliffs are also a protected home for tons of seabirds, including the adorable puffins. Near the highest point, you'll see O'Brien's Tower, which was built in 1835 by a local guy just so tourists could get a better look. It shows just how long these cliffs have been amazing people. They've inspired poets, artists, and filmmakers for generations. The cliffs of Moher aren't just a destination, they're an experience. They're humbling, they're awe-inspiring, and they represent the wild, untamed spirit of Ireland. It's a place that stays with you, and it is, without a doubt, our number 1 must-see spot on the Emerald Isle. So, from the ancient stones of Brú na Bóinne to the staggering heights of the cliffs of Moher, that was our epic journey through Ireland. We've seen landscapes carved by giants, walked in the footsteps of saints, and felt the energy of cities alive with music and culture. Ireland is a country that offers endless adventure and leaves a real mark on everyone who visits. But hey, this is just our top 10. The Emerald Isle is full of hidden gems and personal favorites that are just waiting to be discovered. So now we want to hear from you. What's your favorite spot in Ireland? Is there a place we missed that you think should be on this list? Let us know down in the comments. We love reading your suggestions and hearing about your travels. If you enjoyed this Irish travel guide, please give this video a thumbs up and, more importantly, subscribe to our channel for more travel content from around the globe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new adventure. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy travels.